Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Senior officials of the Ministries of Health, Gender Affairs, Social Empowerment, Community Development and Education, the Nevis Cultural Development Foundation, and the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society participated in a stakeholder meeting on UNESCO engagement in St. Kitts and Nevis on Thursday, October 9th at the Premier's Ministry Conference Room. Janet Maloney, who chaired the meeting, reminded of the role UNESCO plays in promoting education, science, culture, and communication.
This meeting offers us a timely opportunity to reflect on our ongoing partnership, share insights, and identify new areas of collaboration that can strengthen our national development agenda. I look forward to a productive and inspiring dialogue as we continue to build partnership that promotes sustainable development and cultural enrichment throughout the Federation.
Her Excellency Nevis is the Secretary General of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Commission for UNESCO.
Today is not so much about us and our priorities, a lot of it informed even perhaps by the development agenda on St. Kitts, but to hear from you in terms of your perspective. Through Ms. Maloney and her advocacy and her strong representation on the National Commission Committee of the UNESCO National Commission, we have been speaking about strengthening the engagement. I know that there has been engagement in the past, and I don't want to discount that, but it's where we can delve more into areas that UNESCO can expand into on Nevis that respond to unique conditions here, and your own agenda that you might be pursuing here on Nevis. And it is with great delight that I am committing that under my leadership, Nevis will certainly be a priority, and we will have balanced representation on both St. Kitts and Nevis as far as possible.
Dr. David Doyle, permanent delegate of St. Kitts and Nevis to UNESCO, made the feature presentation on UNESCO's ongoing programs in St. Kitts and Nevis.
What has driven me and guided me in terms of delivering for St. Kitts and Nevis on the ground are two or three important criteria. Number one, the expertise must address the fundamental development strategic goals of the Federation, notably since over the last 3 years, the ambition to become a sustainable island. Secondly, ensuring that we have the capacity, the institutional capacity to be able to deliver on the basis of that expertise. And that's probably one of the biggest challenges I face. We don't always have that institutional capacity. We have a small pool of talent, I'm forever, thank God, grateful for that, but we don't have that expertise, which is where UNESCO comes in. And thirdly, funding, because you can do nothing about funding.
The meeting also included remarks on UNESCO collaboration by Arcelo Bendito of the Nevis Cultural Development Foundation. For World Food Day 2025, the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO is highlighting food heroes who are supporting and empowering their communities through food action. On Nevis, Richard Paris is growing a legacy. Paris Leafy Greens is his homegrown hydroponic business, putting fresh lettuce on plates across St. Kitts and Nevis. A former hotel, food and beverage manager, Richard saw how great meals were missed by reliance on imported lettuce. He realized there was a need not just for farming, but for commercial production of fresh greens. Richard turned his eyes to farming, particularly hydroponics. Launching in 2019, his product was an instant hit, crisp lettuce with no bitterness due to filtered mineral-enriched water having a 4-week shelf life. Richard currently currently supplies lettuce to 7 supermarket locations, 2 in Nevis and 5 in St. Kitts. With plans to expand, Richard's goal is to cut lettuce imports, ease the island's food bill, and build a farming legacy for his children. Still to come, young farmers in Nevis receive AICA's Soul of Rurality Award. I'll be right back with the details after this break.
The birthplace of Alexander Hamilton, my little 36 square mile island, is the home of the Bath Hotel, which is the first built hotel in the Caribbean. Don't forget to take a dip in the therapeutic Bath Springs. Take a few minutes to trot down to the ever-famous Sunshine's Bar and drink a world-renowned Killer Bee. Live Nevis naturally by exploring the magnificent waterfalls and hiking to the top of our 32 Nevis Peak. Our lush vegetation and landscape deems a visit here the perfect escape. Nevis, Queen of the Caribbees.
Welcome back. As part of the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture (AICA) initiative to recognize rural leaders, Director General Manuel Otero presented an award to 2 young entrepreneurs from Nevis during Caribbean Week of Agriculture. They are Akeisha Fergus and Ryan Cadu, 2 passionate farmers who, through their example, have demonstrated that agricultural production can be a great life option for the new generations. During the awards ceremony, Otero indicated that AICA considers it essential to recognize the contribution of farmers and other rural stakeholders, their leadership in agricultural and rural development, as well as their role in preserving biodiversity and strengthening rural communities. The selected leaders receive the Soul of Rurality Award, which seeks to highlight men and women who make a difference and leave their mark on the continent's fields, key figures for the sustainability of the region and the planet, and for food and nutrition security. This October, during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Nevis Health Promotion Unit is inviting women and men to take charge of breast health. The Health Promotion Unit is offering a breast self-examination tutorial to gain valuable tips on early detection. Learn how to recognize what is normal for your body, detect changes early, and protect your future. Men are also encouraged to attend and learn how to support the women in their lives. The breast self-examination tutorial is offered every Thursday in October from 9 a.m. to noon and 2 to 4 p.m. at the Health Promotion Unit on Juice Street in Charlestown. Call 469-8010 or 469-5521 extension 6396 for details. And that's how we end this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.